He was like, I think you're seeking male approval. And I was like, boy, please. But then I was like, wait, am I though? What's up everybody, Tara Wellman here. Welcome back to Bird Seeds. If you're new here, hi, hello. I appreciate you. If you like what you see here, help me build this beautiful little community by hitting that subscribe button and then sharing this channel with a friend. Today's video is a little bit different. This is more of a story time with Tara kind of thing. This is a story about me, a chronic people pleaser, wrestling with the idea of approval and coming to sort of a revealing conclusion. Now, I've worked in sports media for the last decade, and I've been a woman my entire life. No, I'm not gonna tell you how many years that is. Come on now. The idea of proving myself, my knowledge, my skill, my value is not new. Plus, I think everyone should have to prove themselves. Why should I trust you? Why should you trust me? Prove it. But recently, this idea of seeking approval was thrown right in my face, and I had to deal with it head on. Let me set the scene. A first-time listener of my relatively new podcast, shameless plug, listen to chirps at birdsontheblack.com, said he heard doubt, uncertainty, and nervousness in my voice, and he concluded that it was because I was seeking the approval of my male counterpart. There's not much that rattles me when it comes to comments on my content. I don't get mad or flustered. I'm pretty good at ignoring comments that aren't helpful. But this had me instantly irate. How dare he? He's wrong, 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 wrong. He has no idea what he's talking about. But then I started to think about it more. For some reason, it bothered me that he would hear something completely absent from my mindset as we recorded the podcast. So what was he hearing? Perhaps, I thought, it was the harsh reality that I've become conditioned to the idea of having to prove every opinion of mine by finding someone else, a man, let's be honest, who shares the same opinion. Establishing my credibility based on someone else's has become second nature anymore. And I hate that that's the reality. But I still wasn't sure that that was it. I still didn't believe that that was there in the podcast with Alex. So what was it? And then I realized, wait, aren't we all seeking approval? Show of hands, how many of you check the likes or the favorites or the retweets of stuff that you share on social media? Have you ever been disappointed when that really funny tweet you shared basically went ignored? I mean, it happens in real life too, right? You leave the house looking real cute and nobody mentions it. You're telling me you're not gonna be a little bit disappointed? I don't believe you. I guarantee you, we all seek approval from someone every single day. Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your significant other, maybe it's your peers or your parents or your dog. Their approval is like a pat on the back. It's like a long drink of water from the well of encouragement. Real talk, we all want approval because approval creates community, and community makes us feel a whole lot less alone. I mean, I want your approval right now. I want you to like this video. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up, and I want you to subscribe to this channel. I love you forever. And I want you to leave a comment down below so that I can engage with you later. Right now, type yes in the comments if you can think of a time where you sought someone's approval. Your approval of me and my content helps me grow my brand, and it helps us build trust, and that helps all of us feel a little less lonely. So yes, I am seeking some approval. So are you. But here's the key. There's a difference in wanting approval and in needing approval. Look, I like y'all and I hope you like me back, but I do not need your approval. My life does not depend on whether you, man or woman, think my opinions are valid. My worth and my value won't change if 2 people like this video or if 2 million people like this video. 2 million will be way cooler. Let's be real. See, I'm a people pleaser, but I also have really strong opinions. I am a relentless researcher, but I'm also not afraid to say, I don't know. I'm very careful about what I say and how I say it, but that's because I want to be understood, not because I don't believe in what I'm saying. So recently, someone with very little context said that I didn't sound credible because it seemed I was seeking approval. Here's what he didn't realize. We all are. But while I might want approval, I don't need it. And girl, or boy, neither do you. Hey, it's me, back for a little more approval. If you liked what you saw here, I have some more for you to check out. If you click right up there, you can check out my latest video, which is a review of Jose Martinez's new coffee line. And if you like that and want some more, you can click right there for my interview with a former minor league player with a major story to tell about work conditions in the minor leagues. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.